Oh hey, I didn't see you there. So it's the normal guy over here, and coming back to you again live. You know, from trying to work on like a new normal guy fitness channel, and in the last episode we talked about the 3-day water fast and the quest that I'm about to go on. So basically the water fast, I was doing the water fast in order to get into a state of ketosis. Basically the theory was that in the 3 days that your body does not have any food, your body is going to tap into the glycogen and then the water that your body has. And then when it does that, after that, then you start a ketogenic diet. So instead of the standard baseline things that they talk about on Google, like, wait 7 days or 2 weeks for the, for the ketogenic diet, I was instead just going to jumpstart it, after those 3 days. So I'm going to go into that now. So in the last episode, I told you, I'm a 6'6'1", Pakistani male, and in the video I said I was 225. Now, the results were outstanding. I would probably say even remarkable. At first I was, very skeptical about the water fast. I thought maybe I was just gonna starve, maybe I was, I thought it was just gonna be brutal, but according to my own experience, it was good. So, I'm still 6 feet. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. Maybe I might shrink. I mean, gravity exists. I might be 5'10", but as of now, I'm 6 feet. I lost 7 pounds, which was great, So, I mean, obviously it's the glycogen and water, and, we carry a considerable amount of toxins just from the environment that we're in, and also being in New Jersey doesn't help. There's like a lot of factories and all that nonsense around. So, I'm also do like a little bit of a pinch, I'm still fat, don't get me wrong. I'm being real, a normal average guy in New Jersey, but the love handles went down a considerable amount of volume. I was, I can do a good amount of fat man pull-ups. I could do like 5. But when I got on the pull-up bar, I realized I was able to do 1 rep considerably faster. So I noticed, a considerable distance, a considerable difference in that regards. Now, let's go on to the mental aspects of it. Day 1, guys, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't that hard. It wasn't that crazy because obviously I ate the previous day, and even for like anyone doing like a 1-day fast, the first day, it's not going to be that crazy, like 1 day most people can handle, you're kind of just going based off of the food that you ate from the previous day. Now, my concern going into it was I going to be able to sleep? Now, I rely on melatonin, on an almost daily basis to go to sleep, right? So, all I did for the first day was I had a gallon of water I bought from Aldi's, and I pretty much just drank it periodically throughout the day, So that was day 1. And surprisingly, I was able to sleep, I guess, I felt like my stomach, being hungry or whatever, like, I felt the hunger, during the day, at the normal times you eat, you're going to feel, like that hunger and stomach emptiness and even salivation, because your body is conditioned to do certain things when, at the certain times that you eat. So I was noticing that, but I sort of ignored it. I kept it in my mind that I got to pull through, I got to do this, and I did it. And surprisingly, I was able to sleep with, no mood fluctuations, nothing crazy. Day 1 went fine. So I woke up on the second day, and this is where things took a little bit of a drastic turn, but not, like not crazy, not crazy by any means. Day two, I felt the hunger a little bit more, but for me, it was all mental. It's like, like eating and dieting, I feel like it really is all mental more than physical, because I think the human body, it has like a lot of reserves, it has like a lot of resilience, and you will be surprised at what people are capable of doing if they put their mind to it. I found that when I didn't think about food, I wasn't really hungry, but I knew my stomach was empty, and I did feel kind of weird. I'm like, like my stomach is empty, this feels weird, there's no food in there. And I felt normal the first half of the second day. Now 5 p.m. until 10 p.m. of the second day, even 11 p.m., I noticed my mood sort of going up and down, up and down. It's like a roller coaster, because you're putting yourself through something you never would have done previously. And then even at 8 p.m., 9 p.m., I really kind of felt like eating something, but it was more of a mental thing, because we're conditioned to think that we need to eat every day or eat 3 meals a day, which is, far from the truth. And I'm a little bit fat, so maybe that also helped. Okay, so surprisingly, I was even able to sleep the second day, and that was a major concern of mine. I slept through the whole night, it was crazy. Now, day 3 was, it was the last day, and obviously, I'll go in like an inventory. At day 3, my mind kept throwing images of food at me, because the mind and your body is conditioned to eat every day. If you don't do this thing, your brain, sort of gives you rationalizations to do certain things. And this could go for like any habit that you're trying to stop. If some guys are like trying to stop smoking, or trying to stop any bad habit, your mind will throw rationalizations for you to do that habit. Now, my mind threw like a lot of rationalizations at me for day 3. It kept saying stuff like, well, you did 2 days, who cares about the 3rd day? What if this thing is garbage? What if the water fast doesn't even work? So that's mind-wise. Now, body-wise, I noticed I felt lighter, I felt more energetic, I felt a little bit more clarity. I was able to kind of, I make a to-do list every day, and I was able to get 80% of the to-do list out the way, which was also great. I kind of had that focus, because, I guess like my mind was just diverting energy towards like the things that I had to do, since I wasn't allowing myself to eat. Now, your stomach is empty, don't get me wrong, but it stops getting hungry after a certain point. Then it just gets to the point where, okay, I just gotta use the available resources, which are carbs and glycogen and whatever unnecessary shit is in my body right now from living for 28 years on this planet Earth, right? And then my legs felt more energetic. I just wanted to do like a lot more stuff, But again, the mood fluctuations were still up and down. I believe if I would have kept going, my mood would have probably stabilized probably the 4th or 5th day, and my mood would have just been even, like where I am like right now. So that was the 3rd day, and it's actually crazy, like the guy that's holding the camera, I had a crazy fit of anger for like the last hour before I went to sleep. I started cursing at him, yelling at him, like, what the hell am I doing? This is weird, like F you, F that. And then, then the next day I realized, like, wow, there was no reason for me to even say all that. It was just the mood fluctuation. So you're gonna have to get ready for the mood fluctuations and all that. Now, socially, I live at home. I'm a normal average guy, Pakistani, whatever, most of us guys are known to live at home, whatever. I'm trying to change that situation around. My parents didn't really have too much of an issue with it. I sort of, hey, you got to be honest with the people that you live with and your friends and family. Like, hey, you got to tell them, like, hey, this is what I'm doing. And you got to kind of, tell them, like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is the reason why I'm doing it, and I'm going to stick to it no matter what you tell me. People might have their own objections to it, but you sort of have to have a mental block, towards that. Now, my parents were cool about it. They understood. They were like, okay, go ahead. We'll just eat our own dinner. Now, usually dinner time, I usually eat with my parents, but it was different. For the 3 days, I would just be in my room and just like, watching YouTube videos and drinking water, and that's all I'll be doing. Just watching YouTube videos, drinking water, doing push-ups and pull-ups and whatever, Trying to get out of my current rat race of financial situation as well. I might be on broke time right now. Well, not broke time, but average amount of money time, Average guy, average normal guy. So that was the 3rd day, And man, the next day, when I woke up, I was so happy to eat keto meals. I was like, even lettuce and steak and guacamole is appetizing. And I remember the next day I had like an almond butter with like low carb protein shake, and I drank it down as soon as I woke up, and it was like pure euphoria. My stomach was full and I felt really happy, like after 3 days. I was like, wow, like food really is an amazing thing, but you guys take it for granted. I know, you guys complain about all your other, regular normal shit, like, oh, am I making enough money? For a girl, it could be like, are my boobs big enough? For a guy, it could be like, do I have the next Lambo? But simply having, like a nice meal after 3 days of starving yourself, that was on the equivalent of getting a Lamborghini that day, man. I tell you, man. Then like the next day it was fun, So then after that, basically, like, moving forward, I think I'm in a ketogenic state now. Mainly like my body's using my fat for energy. Although you don't see it right now, but if I continue on with the ketogenic diet, I'm gonna be lean and mean in no time, and hopefully also my love life situation can change a little bit. I mean, right now it's average. There's other things I have to do for that kind of situation, but that's another topic for another time, right? So so that's about it. Like, my body is in ketosis. As you could tell, I got energy. I got like a lot. I got like a lot of energy right now, and just stay tuned. Subscribe to my friend's a YouTube channel, and then look out for my future videos about keto diet and other good stuff. Peace out. Now, just leave me the fuck alone.